Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another marriage boot camp hip hop edition season 16 review. All right, y'all, so the episode started off with a little kerfuffle, a little argumentation between Styles P and Adjua. Now they were sitting on the balcony having their wake and bake, okay, like a lot of people around the house are doing at the moment, okay. Something tells me that Dr. V was like, I just cannot be around the marijuana smoke this season. I just cannot, okay. And she just took a break from this season because I was wondering where she went. Like I know she was on that last season that they had with the regular folks on there, the regular celebrities. But either way, y'all, Adjua and Styles P are sitting on the balcony, rolling a joint, smoking a J, having a conversation about how they're not really talking about things like Styles P's business. I'm guessing that's his career, his rap career. And while they're having this conversation, because, you know, at first we didn't really know what was going on. They just going back and forth, and he turns to her and says, like, you know, you should shut your mouth or something disrespectful. But it was really like, wait a minute. And he just kind of glazed over it like he didn't just say something terrible to his wife. And she's like, did you just like not hear the way you talk to me before you get on your street shit? Like, basically saying that his rap persona and who he is in his music, he brings that to the way he communicates with Adjua, and that is a problem. But ain't nobody ever told y'all that the stuff they say in them songs was real as far as how you was supposed to talk to women. He's ready to leave. It's not working, okay? It's not working. It's not working. And Adjua is like, okay, you can leave. That's fine. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to beg you to stay, but I'm going to stay for myself. So at this point, the argument has been going on for a while. Dr. Ish comes in because he and Judge were downstairs watching as the argument was going on, okay? Adjua instantly like burst into tears as Dr. Ish starts talking. And I'm not laughing at her crying. I'm just laughing at how hard everybody be until Dr. Ish comes in the room and then bends down on his elbows. And then all of a sudden, everybody is just having these aha moments. He must be like a really good doctor. But either way, he's telling them that every time something traumatic has happened in their relationship, they have ended that version of their marriage and started a new version of the marriage, okay? And they've done that first with the cheating, the daughter dying, then, you know, I forgot whatever the third time was, but there can't be a fourth, okay? There can't be a fourth time when they're having to put their relationship back together and move on from another hurt, because it won't last. Like, at some point, somebody's gonna be like, I can't take this no more, and they're gonna leave, you know? And that might be Adjua, but she just burst into tears because she's still having a really hard time with their daughter. He's having a hard time as well. But instead of communicating the pain and helping each other through that, Styles P moves from a place of anger. That is, his anger is his preferred coping mechanism. That's what Dr. Ish called it, a coping mechanism. It's the way he deals with the terrible things that have happened in his life. And Adjua is, you know, as most women, you know, are in these situations, being communicative and vocal about her sadness, he's being angry. And he needs to find that sadness so that he and his wife can meet at the same place with their pain and help each other. Versus she said he's angry and he walks off and she's just sitting there dealing with her emotions. You know what I'm saying? By herself. They're not really working through it together. They just stay together, and then she goes to therapy on her own and works on it, and he does whatever the hell he does to, you know, to cope with it. Whatever it is, it ain't working, and that's the point. Jocelyn is on the other side of the house having her wake and bake with Rob, and apparently something is going on with Stevie J. Like, she's calling him the sperm donor. It's like, no, that's not what Stevie is. We know that's not what Stevie is. Stevie has never really been a sperm donor. He may be absentee and he may not always pay child support on time. But damn it, those kids know who their dad is. And they've spent at least 3 or 4 summers over like a 10-year span with this man at one point or another. That's what Stevie gives me. I may not be there all the time, but I am there. Like, if they need me, I am there, okay? If I'm not in jail. You know what I'm saying? That's Stevie J's life. He's in a good place right now, though. But Rob is downstairs talking to michel'le, and he feels as if he's the person that has been being the father figure and being there for Bonnie Bella every day. He makes sure that Bonnie Bella is taken care of before he does anything. And he just doesn't like the way Stevie is coming back into the picture now that things are going well. Meaning now that Jocelyn is booking TV shows, I guess. And I don't think that's what it is. I think that Stevie and Faith were figuring out their situation so that he can create a better environment for Bonnie Bella when she is with him. Now, we all know that he was granted temporary full custody, but I think now they've given back custody to her in some type of way. I'm not sure, but I definitely have seen her with her baby. Okay, so I don't know what the situation is, but they seem to be getting along now. But at this point on the show, you know, he's just a sperm donor. And I'm just kind of like, girl, you can talk that mess all you want to, like we don't know who the hell Stevie is. Girl, stop. So at breakfast, CeeLo is talking to the group because I saw it on the TV in front of the table that they must be given things to talk about at the table, or, you know, little small games, or, you know, exercises to do while they're eating breakfast together. And CeeLo is discussing with them how he kind of got short and felt so disrespected by Shani interrupting him last episode. Remember when I told y'all that she wanted to go and finish the conversation in the bathroom, and he got so upset because she cut him off in the middle of this poetical, long, drawn out ass sentence that he was, you know, reiterating her. Like, I get so aggravated with him because he is so insecure, and his insecurity is what fuels him feeling ultra disrespected for no reason. And later on, we find out him also feeling as a man, if a woman talks to him in a certain way, that makes him feel like she must not know she's a woman. She talked to me in a way I don't like, so she must not know. I must have to remind her by disrespecting her and degrading her to let her know that she's a woman, meaning she's beneath me. Okay, a man can talk straight to me, but a woman, oh no, I need there to be tons and tons of sugar on whatever she's saying, or I'm going to feel small and insecure because I already feel small and insecure. And that is so unfortunate, because a person can be so talented and have God in them in some way, because that's what I think real, you know, huge talents are. It's God in you in some way. And however you use that gift, you know, it's important that you do use it. But for you to not find some confidence in that enough to not be this little demon asshole that you are, CeeLo, like, I cannot. And I love CeeLo's music, and I will never stop listening to it, no matter how much I can't stand him as a person. But I swear to God, you want to pluck his little ass. Like, it's like you're a booger. Are you serious, CeeLo? He knows he's a booger, and that's why he treats Shani like shit, because he has to. He treats all the women that he's been with, beautiful women, he's treated them like shit because he is so scared that one day they're gonna open their eyes and look at him and leave his ass. So yeah, there's that. So then the first exercise, the electric chair. So everybody's all nervous. Ooh, the electric chair. I'm like, how many, like, y'all really haven't watched the show? Never mind. Either way, y'all signed waivers. Stop playing with me. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm tired. I woke up from a nap. I'm on it. Let's do this. Each person gets to shock their partner if their partner says something that hurts them or bothers them or makes them uncomfortable. They get to shock their partner. So a lot of this is people getting even for stuff they already mad about. Like, I'm gonna just put that out there right now. And it brings to light that you would hurt your partner just because you can. Like, that's something to think about. The people that was just shocking each other just for the hell of it. Like, you know, it really brings to mind that, you know, how could you not feel like you don't want them to hurt? You know what I'm saying? But I guess they just felt like it wasn't that painful. But it looked painful. Okay, it looked painful. So Shani and CeeLo go first. She needs him to actually hear what she's saying to him instead of getting caught up in how she said it or the fact that she felt that she could say it to him because he's a man and she's a woman and all of this, because that's what's going on in his head. She wants him to change. Stop being the same asshole and be a better man to me. Like, that's what she's asking of him. And all he can worry about is how what she said has made him feel disrespected. Child, CeeLo works on my nerves. He shocks her and then they go back and forth with the shocking for a while. He needs to talk clearly instead of trying to be all lyrical. Then he starts to say to her that she ain't tough enough, and if she thinks she gonna talk that tough shit to him. And she was like, it's not about being tough, CeeLo. It's not about being tough. I ain't got to be tough. I said what I said because I need you to hear me. I need you to hear what I need from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he got upset and started to, like, talk to her like he was going to do something, I was like, this nigga is a wildin'. She ain't even saying nothing that bad. Like, you would think she dressed him down and said that his meat was little. I mean, you would think that she talked bad to that man the way he started to go in on her, and she had to, like, stop him in his tracks. Like, oh, you suck. Calm the hell down. Y'all, let me turn the TV, y'all. Putting all these colors on me. She tells him that he needs to rise up, okay? This is not a ping pong match. This is not some type of game or competition. And I thought that was such a great thing for her to say, because she really thought about the way she said it, because she knew that he was going to be bothered no matter how she said it. She said he needed to rise up. That was a nice way of saying you need to be a bigger man, okay? You need to get out your feelings, get your head out your ass, and be a better person. Okay, because you suck right now. Like, that's what she wanted to say, but she was trying to be nice about it. So Rob and Jocelyn go next, and Rob doesn't like the fact that he's been given the deadline. She wants him to hurry up and marry her. I mean, what's the problem? Okay, why you don't want to hurry up and marry me and love me forever? Like, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? That's how Jocelyn feels. It says that maybe Rob isn't respecting the fact that Jocelyn has a biological clock. I said, Dr. Ish, who the hell said anything about a biological clock? Okay, I felt the same way Jocelyn did. I said, oh, wait a minute now. Who said that? She said, biological clock. I am 32 years old, okay? All right, so I could... And she started dancing and shit. And she was all off the chair. And he buzzed her ass. And she was like, what is wrong with you? Oh, you buzzed me because I'm dancing? Like, she got so upset. You don't buzz me because I'm dancing? Okay, y'all, I can't even do the accent because it was so funny how upset she was. All I could see was her eyes. Like, she was bugged out. Surprised that he did that to her. She was pissed. It must have hurt. That's what made me know that it hurted. Because she was like, oh, how dare you? Like, she was so upset. That shit was funny to me. Jocelyn said that's a part of his issue right there, that he's controlling. And that is a part of Rob's issue. You know exactly who the hell you got with. Why are you always bothered by the shit that she does? Like, why you mad she doing all of this? She always doing all of this. That's what she does. Styles and Azure will go next. And Styles is tired of her mouth every morning. Tired of her talking to him every day. I was like, damn. He's just tired of hearing Adjua's mouth. Period. So she shocks him like 10 times. He shocked her once. Just so she could know how it felt. Styles loves Adjua. And I just wanna put that out there, because that showed me that she buzzed that man 10 times and he just took it and he buzzed her one time just so she could know what it felt like. That was it. I said, wow. Bianca and Choses. Bianca keeps zapping Choses off rip because she's already upset, okay? She was like, it's how I feel. It's how I feel. Like, it's how I feel. It's how I feel. She feels like he refuses to apologize for the things that he's done. He feels like I've already apologized for it, okay? I've already said it. Dr. Ish points out that obviously the pain that you have caused Bianca is more than just words. So more than just words, are going to have to fix it. Like, you can't just say it. It has to be shown to her. And Chose doesn't show it to her. If he roll his eyes one more time, like, I feel like I wish that they get caught in there and his eyes just be in permanent roll or something. Like, I want his eyes to get stuck like that for a second, because that's all he does whenever the girl talks, is rolls his eyes. And I'm like, girl, you went and had a baby with this nigga. Oh my God. michel'le and Stu, okay? Apparently, one of their issues is that she wants to kiss him all in the mouth in the morning, and he wants to go and brush his teeth because he drinks liquor and smokes cigars, and he's a chef, so he's always eating garlicky and oniony foods, and then he doesn't brush his teeth at night before bed. Okay, so this is stupid. And the thing that Stu didn't seem to understand, and it's not about that specific thing, kissing in the morning with stank breath. I mean, either way though, like, at some point you should definitely be kissing each other in the morning before y'all brush your teeth. Like, it should happen at least once or twice. Like, it shouldn't be that deep. Like, I'm just saying, we've definitely kissed each other with morning breath. I demand it. Like, get the fuck out of here. If I want to kiss you right now, nigga, you know how to stop me from smelling your breath, okay? You hold that shit in when you kiss. It's easy, okay? But we, you know what I'm saying? But we don't tongue kiss, like, just off rip like that. But I'm not a tongue kisser like that. Like, I am, but I'm not. I can do without it. You know what I'm saying? That's for special situations. You know what I'm saying? Certain times, okay? Don't just be tongue kissing me for nothing, okay? Okay, be leading to something, okay, is my point. But it all translates to michel'le needing more affection from Stu. And he doesn't seem to get it. He gets caught up on the specifics, and then he gets defensive, and he feels like she's overreacting and making a big deal out of it, when he's just not listening and is not really going in that thick ass head of his. And then he kind of taps out and gets this kind of like, well, you know, lesson learned, I got it, like this, you know, passive aggressive defensive bullshit. Like, it's annoying. Like, that's the way he reacts. I wouldn't even want to deal with him. That's why she calls him immature, because he gets into this mindset about something that he's right and he's just not listening anymore. And who can have a conversation or a relationship with somebody that stops fucking listening before you even say anything to him? Now, when Stu and michel'le go back to their seats and Dr. Ish is trying to give his point about being defensive and how sometimes people, i.e. Stu, okay, you're talking and you're thinking of a way to defend yourself, so you're not listening to what your partner is saying. Stu feels like he understood everything that happened. He ain't missed nothing, okay? And Dr. Ish is like, well, apparently that's not true, because you still talking. And I said, this is not a discussion. I said, oh, he told him it wasn't a discussion. Oh, y'all, I was living for Dr. Ish in that moment. Styles P said, there's a gangster somewhere up under there, okay? I said, yeah, it is tightly wrapped in those beautiful blazers that he wears. He just kept running his mouth, making it seem like michel'le was overreacting, and I was over Stu at that point. Just saying. Stu is in the kitchen, okay, doing something. I don't know what he was doing. He was writing stuff down, but he had an attitude. I guess he was mad with michel'le for saying something, because it's like, oh, you trying to like throw me under the bus or something. Like, that's the vibe he was giving michel'le. And Jocelyn was talking to him and trying to get him to understand that just be affectionate and just kiss her. Rob used to be like that. Rob didn't really want to be affectionate, but now he kisses me all the time. I got to push him off for me, you know? So she's trying to get him to understand. She brings michel'le over to him, and he's like, you know, I just want to thank you for, you know, expressing how you felt with me earlier today. That was great. And then he goes back to writing. And Jocelyn is like, okay, that's it. You're not going to do nothing else. You kiss her. What? Kiss her. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Kiss the girl. What the fuck? We gotta sing a Disney song? We gotta have fucking fish coming sing in the background and crickets rubbing their legs together and shit? Now you see her, wow, 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 looking dead across the way. Like, we gotta do all of that for you to kiss michel'le? Like, oh my God. That turns into another argument. Jocelyn gives up and walks away. I said, girl, you should have kept minding your business. Don't try. Don't try no more here. Bianca and Chose are so weird, because they're always like sitting together, intertwined, having arguments. And they're not even yelling or anything, but it's obviously an uncomfortable, unloving tone in the conversation, but they're like all intertwined. I don't understand. Bianca tells Chose that she feels like she's not a priority and she's an option. And he's like, well, drama is always going to be just the option in my life. If you making my life harder, then I'm not really going to fool with you like that if I don't want to. Like, that's basically what he's telling her. Which means he don't love you, bitch. He don't love you. I wish you would stop with this dude. She had a baby mime. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get past it. CeeLo tells Shani that she talks to him like a man. You know, that's something he's really having a problem with. You know, and he has to disrespect her for her to realize that, you know, she's a woman. Because she isn't soft until she's been confronted. And she has to talk to him with compassion. Because that is from which he creates. I said, you are also full of shit along with that creativity. And I'm going to tell you right now, she just sat there and said, oh, wow, I never thought about it like that. I said, I hope you were being sarcastic. Shani, do you hear me? I hope you were being sarcastic and it flew over his dumb ass head. Because I don't understand. I don't understand, Jesus, why she let that go. Like, he sound crazy as hell. And I like the way they kept opening up the shot, because Styles P was the only person sitting at the table hearing this. And you could tell by how much he was moving that he knew it didn't sound right. But he wasn't about to get into it because he may not totally disagree. Okay, he tired of Angela talking to him crazy too. But he would never, I don't think, say something like that to her. Like where he's blatantly saying, we are not equals, so you cannot talk to me like we're equals. You need to talk to me better than that, because it's important for me to stay constantly coddled and never feeling as if, you know, something I've done is a problem, because then I can't create. Like, fuck out of here. Okay, this is CeeLo's mom's fault. You know somebody's mama made them like this, okay? Made him think the world revolved around him this damn much. Oh, Lord. So they do the shoctical course, and they have to hold hands and go through the ropes like on that movie from back in the day with Catherine Zeta-Jones. I don't know why I can't remember the name of the movie right now, but it was one of my favorite little thrillers to watch back in the day. But you know, you gotta go under, it was lights, but it's rope for them, okay? It was like those alarms, and you gotta climb through them and all of that. And Catherine Zeta-Jones had did that in the black bodysuit. I don't know if y'all remember that, but anyway. However many times they buzzed one another when they did the first exercise in the electric chair, that is the voltage they can go up to if they unlock hands or touch a rope when they're going through the obstacle course, I think. Okay, so Jocelyn and Rob go first. They did really well. They got done in like 3 minutes and 20 something seconds or something like that. But either way, they did good because they really looked after one another while they were doing it. They held their hand the whole time. Like, they really were communicating and working well together in their obstacle course. Of course, Styles P and Angela did a really good job as well. Another couple that even throughout the arguments, there is very much something that is in tuned about their relationship. Bianca and Chose had the best time and they worked well together, but it was because they were given something to do instead of sitting there just thinking about what's wrong with each other. You know what I'm saying? But another thing is that they're young, okay? They're young and they're skinny and they got through it quickly. Like, get out of here with that, okay? Like, it was so hard for them to hold one hand. They've been all over each other the whole time, even though they're arguing. Like, it's gonna be hard for them to stay together throughout the obstacle course. Child, obviously not. Stu and michel'le, they did the worst. They kept letting go of each other's hands, so much so they had to go through it twice. And they still kept letting go of each other's hands. But it was hilarious to see how michel'le ended up at the end with her hand behind her back, holding his hand. I said, that's terrible. That definitely shouldn't have worked like that. The judge comes out And she tells Styles P that he needs to fight for his relationship instead of always piecing out. Like, you know, you go smoke, you leave, you go do whatever you do, you go do music, whatever, but instead of actually staying there and having the fight to fix this problem, you leave, and then when you come back, there's another problem and you still mad about the thing that happened before. So they need to fight it out and fix it. And he needs to listen to Adjua. You tired of her talking, but maybe if you listen to what she says, she wouldn't have to keep repeating her damn self, okay? Shani telling CeeLo to speak clearly during their exercise in the electric chair was a favorite moment for the judge. And she says that, you know, CeeLo, I know you lyrical and all of that, but sometimes you just got to give it to people straight. They don't need all of that extra. Jocelyn and Rob were very enthusiastic to go through everything, even though it was kind of scary and painful, and it showed enthusiasm in the process and trust in the process. And that made Jocelyn feel proud of herself because she's been really trying to, you know, be this respectable woman. And if the judge sees her as this very respectable woman, then she knows she did a good job. And I'm just like, all right, girl, do you. I'm proud of you too, girl. And you know what? I really think this therapy shit must have worked because, you know, they've had this great little family dynamic ever since. Judge tells Bianca and Chose that they need to continue to try to focus on other things to keep from fighting all the damn time. Look how good they got through the obstacle course because they didn't have time to fight. They get to Stu and michel'le, and they don't take anything seriously. That's what Jocelyn said. They didn't take the obstacle course serious, just like they don't take their relationship seriously. And Bianca was like, damn, she hit it right on the head. And it was like, yeah, that is it. They just didn't take any of it seriously. Judge tries to get Stu to understand where michel'le was coming from, and he raises his hand to talk, and everybody's like, bruh, stop. Like, just shh. Stop. Okay? But he wants them to know that he realizes he's not giving her what she needs. Dr. Ish then makes them do a listening exercise where michel'le says what she had for breakfast and he repeats it. He's supposed to say it exactly how she says it. He didn't. Okay? He failed. He's mad because he doesn't like the fact that he's been proven a bad listener. Okay? He feels like Dr. Ish said he was a bad listener and that's some bullshit because he was in psychology and he could give you a whole bunch of examples of when people have to tell stuff back and that's just hearsay and that doesn't make him a bad listener. And it was just all so defensive and stupid and just constantly trying to break something apart so that you're not wrong. It is ridiculous. I mean, he went and stood by the pool and talked to himself about how she didn't even know what she had for breakfast that morning because that's not what she had for breakfast. Dude, that is not the point. The point is, she said, I had 2 over easy eggs and a piece of turkey bacon. That's what she said. You know what you said? She had 2 pieces of turkey bacon and 2 eggs over easy. That ain't what she said. You were not listening. That is the point. And you seem to think that that was like, you know, something to argue about. But no, that was a proven fact in that moment. So just take it, receive it, work on yourself. But oh no, Stu's pissed. I think next week we're going to find out they ain't really together. But he says that, you know, he need to go back to dating bitches that work at Walmart. I said, don't blame it on her occupation. Okay, because this is you right now. This ain't her, this is you. Child, marriage boot camp is something else. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.